Hello there, and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Turok 2 Seeds of Evil HD on hard difficulty. This is level 3, the Death Marshes. And we are back, yet again, here in the safe confines of the hub. For only a few seconds. Because we are now off to level 3. Alright, Adon, you know the drill by now. Give me the lowdown on what this place is all about.
The Death Marshes.
Ew. It's all swampy and gross looking.
The Death Marshes are home to the mighty Purlin, a primitive and brutal race of ape-like creatures.
Oh, hi, Perlin.
The Purlin regard humans as weak, squeaking insects, and are deeply resentful of the progress humankind has made as the centuries have come and gone. The Primogen has fooled the Purlin into believing that he will turn the lost land over to them once they have helped free him. Little do the Purlin know that the Primogen intends to wipe them out as soon as Turok is no longer a threat.
Who are those big boys?
Though they are unpredictable and untrustworthy, the Primogen has armed the Purlin with a very limited reserve of high-tech weaponry and ammunition. Your mission objectives are as follows. Rescue 5 prisoners. Destroy 3 ammunition storage facilities. Locate the energy totem and defend it at all costs.
Well, from daytime into nighttime. Welcome to the Death Marshes. Definitely the most different looking level so far. Not just for the fact that it's pitch black, but also that it is nighttime. And just look at these ginormous ladders. Whew. Alright, Josh, you want to climb that any slower? So, level 3. There is... Actually, wait a minute. Before I describe that, let's say hello to the first of 3 species of Purlin. Say hello to the War Club. Ow. Yeah, don't let him do that to you. So yeah, that looks like the Purlin from the original game, right?
Shotgun.
Well, that's because I'm pretty sure that's who it's supposed to be. So, in Turok 1, there was only... Well, technically there were 2 Purlin. You had the standard, just regular Purlin who hopped around and meleeed people. And then you had the Purlin mech, who had a little device on his arm that could shoot fireballs. Well, in this game, you have the War Clubs, which are these guys here, who have basically the same abilities as the Purlin from the first game. Pounding the ground and meleeing you. And then there are 2 other species that we will come across, but I will not describe them until we actually see them. Now, the second species, I believe, is pretty close. I think he's actually... The first one we should see is right at the end of this bridge, at the end of that pathway down there. But one quick note I want to make about this level... There are... Oh, wait, there he is. That's the gunner. They're very annoying. They just stand in one spot and shoot a bunch of rocks at you. They're armed with a Gatling gun that shoots rocks. Giant baseball-sized rocks. Alright. Yeah, I forgot they teleported there. And there's a Raptoid over here. Go ahead and take care of this guy real quick. Alright, can we take a break now, Dinosaurs? Thanks. Anyway, this level has the most secrets of any level in the game, with 9 in total. And if that weren't enough, get this. 4 of the 9 secrets are inaccessible until later in the game. Oops. Oh, I killed him anyway. 3 of those 4 are inaccessible until you get the very, very last talisman in the game. This one down here in level 6. So yes, literally 3 of the 4 inaccessible secrets you cannot get until after you have beaten level 6 and come back here to get the Primogen key. And I guess the other somewhat less inaccessible secret. So, yeah. So, there's 9 secrets in total, but due to the circumstances, we will only be getting 5 of those 9 right now. The other 4 we will get when we come back here after going through level 6 to hunt down the Primogen keys. So, yeah, that's going to be rather fun to label in the chapter system here on YouTube, but I'll do the best I can. We're not going to worry about that too much. So for all intents and purposes, there are 5 secrets to find. Whoa. Now how did that rock just magnetize towards you? I think that you are cheating. Oh yes, and the River of Souls are here again, by the way. Do not jump in there. And we have yet another new enemy over there. Say hello to these swamp wasps. All you want to do here is destroy their nest. There we go. That is a lot of wasps. Oh, perfect. See? Tech arrows are good for something. Yeah, destroy their nest. Stay as far back from them as you can, otherwise they will swarm all over you and sting you nonstop. They're basically Turok 2's version of the dragonflies from the first game. Oh, hi, War Club. Bye, War Club. We have another gunner over there in the distance trying to have his way with me. Well, let's just return the favor. Let's reciprocate, shall we? Ow. That kind of hurt, gunner. You hurt my feelings. Alright. These little log platforms here, they sink into the water when you stand on them, so don't stay on them too long. And there is our first of 3 level 5 keys just up ahead. But I believe once we grab it, we're going to be welcomed by yet another war club who jumps out of here. And I'll just blow his head off. Or shoot his head, rather. Ooh, looks like he was cooking him some dinner. And then he decided to play ambush. Oh well. Now your dinner's going to get all spoiled. Hope you're happy. Okay. I believe we are getting close to... Oh, another new enemy. That's right. So, you said hello to the swamp wasp. Now say hello to the swamp worm. Ugh. Yeah. So there are worms that have a long whip-like tongue that just lash it out at you like it's a whip. Take care of this entrail over here real quick. There we go. And another gunner. Oh, there you are. Oh. Okay. As long as I'm killing them. So yeah, so this enemy here is actually, I believe, called the cave worm, because you do see them in level 4 as well, slight spoiler. But since this level doesn't have any caves and instead just has a bunch of swamps, I think they call him the swamp worm here. So that grenade launcher over there, that is secret number 1. That is the first of 4 secrets that we cannot access. However, once we get the talisman of this level, we can theoretically come back here and snag it. Now, I don't think you get the grenade launcher in this level other than that one. Actually, no, that's wrong. Yes, you do. So I will not come and get that one on this run. We will wait and get that when we come back here after level 6. So we'll leave it be for now. Go ahead and get some supplies here. Oh, I see another wasp nest. Well, I do not enjoy the sight of that, so I'm just going to blow it up. It looks like we only have one wasp to deal with. Fortunately, they can't fly over off of their platform. See if I can try to... There we go. Took too many shots, but we got them. And we are approaching the end of the first area. That giant cage over there houses the first of those 5 prisoners we have to save. And we have an entrail over there who wants to make life a little bit difficult for us, so... Oh, that was a bad shot. Ah, I'll get him later. There's another entrail anyway. Ah. Oh, and he just grenaded me. Nice. There we go. Okay. This stuff here, I believe this is the marsh that gives the Death Marshes its name. This stuff will kill you even after getting the talisman of this level. And this stuff will kill you just as fast, if not faster, than the River of Souls. do not for any reason jump in that muck. Not only is it deadly, it's also like quicksand. It's very hard to move around in it, and just as hard to bunny hop out of it. And if you're caught in there for even a second, you're basically dead, so...
I'm free. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Alright, that's 1 of 5. And these prisoners are spaced out relatively well, at least until the final, like, last or second to last area. So, anyway, there's the first prisoner. Over there is the teleporter. Actually, wait. No, teleporter's actually over here now. It used to be over here. Right here. In the N64 version, it was right in this patch of dirt. But now they've moved it. But we can still come over here for secret number 2. So you see those red life forces over there? We're going to slowly, yep, and I mean slowly, advance towards it. Because there will be swamp worms. Oh, just die, stupid worm. I was thinking you had them surface on either side of you, but I don't think that ambush happens just yet. Yep, that's secret number, technically 2, but secret number 1 for us. Now we can cross this Death Marsh here. Do not land in it. Jump from here to this rock, jump to this rock, and then jump over here. Grab this satchel charge because you will need this to destroy the armories here. Or the ammunition storage facilities, as Adon calls them. Get War Club's attention, just blow his face up. And here we are overlooking the beginning of level portal. Yep, we just came full circle. We have to destroy these locks to open this door. The quickest and easiest way to do that is with a tech arrow, just like that. And then travel on inside.
Flashlight.
Now you can leave on the map in these areas if you want. It's not really that necessary. There's a full health over there, by the way. The first 2 are pretty linear. There's only one way you can really go. But in the third one, and maybe also in the second one, there will be a room that looks like the room you have to, or that contains the box you have to slap the satchel charge on, which is the tallest box in the room, by the way. But it's a bit of a trick. The boxes are not quite the right ones. They're almost as tall as the ones you have to slap it on, but not as tall. What I like to do is slap the satchel charge on, turn the map on, if you didn't already have it on,
Ammunition storage facility destroyed.
and then use it to find your way out. Because I'm pretty sure if you're caught inside the armory as it blows up, you blow up with it. So, don't do that. And then if you come back in, even if it's immediately after teleporting out, all the crates are destroyed. And you can now get the full health if you need it. And I don't think there's any items hiding in the main room. Okay, no, there's not. Just wanted to check. Excuse me. So, we have destroyed 1 of 3 armories. Or ammo dumps. I think it actually calls it ammo dumps, does it not? No. Ammo storage facilities, okay. I'm just going to call them armories, it's quicker. So, destroyed the first of 3 armories. And then destroyed, or rescued, the first of 5 prisoners. Now we're going to carefully jump back up onto this rock, jump down to this rock, jump back over here. Those are really easy jumps to mess up, by the way, so for the love of God, don't do that. And I just realized I didn't have to jump back here. What am I doing? I guess I think I'm still playing the N64 version where the teleporter is where I said it was. Ignore me. It's Friday night. It's late. Kinda late. And I'm an old man, so I'm getting tired. But let's just advance over to the first of either 3 or 4 checkpoint stations. Now here, yep, you see that up there? That's a new weapon. That is the upgraded version of the shotgun. And oh boy, is it ever dangerous with the explosive shells. But we'll just have to leave it up there for now.
Mag 60.
Come across yet another war club here. And yes, now they can pick up rocks and toss them at you. And they throw it with some pretty impressive speed, so do not underestimate them. Oh. Oh, almost had me. But not quite. Alright, let's get some supplies. Ooh, box of shells. Perfect. And before we go on to this platform here, we have the final new Perlin. Now, fortunately, this one is just a sniper, so he's nowhere near as dangerous. But look at that big guy. Say hello to the Juggernaut. Yeah. So the Juggernaut is one of the most terrifying enemies in the game. Now, as a sniper, they can't do a whole lot. So they're armed with these big, massive swords that do have energy blasters in the hilt. And when they're sniping, all they use are those. And I think they can do decent damage. But when they're up close to you, and they're running towards you trying to slash you with that giant sword, kill them as quickly as you can. And the perfect weapon to do that with just so happens to be floating ever so tantalizingly right over there. Oh yeah, you'll see. And I believe we're actually going to come across a ground-based Juggernaut here in a few minutes. So once we do, I will fully showcase that weapon's power. Here we have a gunner that's actually mobile. You will see a few mobile gunners, but most of them are just stationary. But yeah, the mobile ones can be annoying because they just do not freaking stop moving. See if I can... Oh, that missed. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Like shooting fish in a barrel. Okay. There we go. Oh, goody. Now we have an entrail and a gunner. See if I can get the gunner. There we go. And now the entrail. That went way better than it usually goes. Usually I can't decide which weapon I want to use, and the gunner is just blasting my face off while the entrail is also blasting my face off. Or I'm just frantically jumping around trying to dodge their fire. But anyway, here is that new weapon.
Shredder.
The Shredder. Oh man. So the way this thing operates is rather different from the shotgun. I'm not going to showcase it just yet. I'll use the shotgun for this guy. There we go. So instead of just regular shells and explosive shells like the shotgun has, because the shotgun actually fires you know standard bullet style projectiles, whereas the Shredder instead fires a beam, like a beam of energy. If you have standard shells equipped, the beam, when it hits a surface, will shatter into several small projectiles that go in random directions, and I think will bounce off of another one or two surfaces before they just are destroyed. So I call those shattering shells. They're honestly not that useful, so I just don't use them. So I'll use the shotgun for my normal shells. But where this thing shines is this mode. With the explosive shells equipped, the Shredder uses what's called Richocheting Shells. So it fires a single beam that, whenever it hits a surface, bounces off of the surface and leaves an explosion every single time it hits a surface. So if you fire this thing in a close quarters environment, and by the way, you cannot be hurt by it, you are completely invincible to the explosive effects of this thing. If you were to unload this thing in a tiny tunnel, man, just watch the light show. It's actually quite ridiculous. But I believe the time has come. Matter of fact, yes it has. So over there is our second of 3 keys. And it's also the last key we're going to be seeing until the very end of the level, by the way. Yep, I knew you were there. Yeah, whenever you see items floating about in this muck here, and by the way, this brown muck is totally safe. It's not going to hurt you. But there are swamp worms hiding in it that will hurt you if you're not careful. There's another prisoner over there, but we cannot get to him from here, so we will actually eventually circle back to this area when we get on top of that bridge, and then we'll just be able to jump down from there. But, anyway... Oh, and there's a grenade launcher, by the way. That's the one that we can grab. So that's why I'm not going to get the one in secret area number 1 until we come back after getting the Talisman level 6. So yeah, this level is going to be a bit of a trek. The first time through and the second time. Because the second time we're going to be going for the remaining 4 secrets and the Primogen key. So that'll be nice. But, let's get to the real star of the show. We jump up here to grab this key. Oh no, it's a Juggernaut. Hey Juggernaut. Bye Juggernaut. Oh, that's gross. I think that's his shoulder blade or his ribs. Yeah. Yeah. That's the power of the ricocheting shells of the Shredder. This thing absolutely demolishes Juggernaut Perlin. I mean, like, I don't think there's been a single instance where I shoot this thing at a Juggernaut and he doesn't die. It's ridiculous. So, that being said, please, for the love of all things that are holy, treat your explosive shells like they are gold. And of course, it's going to make the Totem defenses even easier, because the Shredder with explosive shells is an absolute force to be reckoned with. It can be quite easy to get a little excited with them because of how powerful they are and just go overboard with them, but try to resist. Those things will serve you very, very well. So now that we have demonstrated the power of that weapon, let us continue on. Okay, so secret number 3. I'm trying to remember here. Okay, yeah, I know where it is. I think. Oh, I actually looked at the secrets before starting this time, but I'm going to have to, because there's 9 of them, I'm going to have to take a bit of a pause and think for a sec. So we got technically secret number 2. I think secret 3 is this one behind the portal. I don't want to just stand here and think. I'll think as I move. I should be able to remember as I'm moving around. So yeah, we have a couple more gunners over here. That was a bad shot. Yeah, those rocks do hurt a bit, but they shouldn't do too much. They're rather easy to aim at. Once they start firing, they don't really move at all. And if they're stationary, they're just that, stationary. They will not move for anything. Also, I just remembered that one secret's location that I was forgetting, so we're definitely good now. But in the meantime, we have some entrails in rather unfavorable positions, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of them before I do anything else. Yeah, I see you over there. Trying to throw grenades at me. Nasty. Alrighty, so in this muck we have some life forces, we have shells that I do not need. We have some health crosses over there, which, or no, those are clips. Do I need those? Oh, I do. Crap. Alright, yep, I knew it. You were not outsmarting me today, Swamp Worm. Oh, I see you too. And you die. Alright. That was almost a useless trip, but whatever. I still find it fun. Alright. So you can take this path here to get those shells if you want. I'm pretty sure those purple crosses are guarded by at least 1, if not 2 or more swamp worms, so we're not going to go for those. Even if I needed them, I wouldn't do it. Too much defense. Okay, we're going to have a war club and a gunner here. Take care of them. And I think there's going to be another Juggernaut. Yep, right there. There you are. Hey, Juggernaut, over here. And die. Beautiful. Same death animation as last time. And then we have a gunner who's wanting to play sniper, huh? That's how you snipe, gunner. Okay, if we go over here to get these shells, we're going to summon in a war club. Or no, a gunner. I thought it was a war club. Maybe it's both. Do we have to actually grab the shells? Ah, we have to grab the shells. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I didn't do that immediately then, because then I would have had to face off with a gunner and a war club at the same time, and that would not have been fun. Probably would have had to have pulled out the ricocheting shredder shells out of desperation. But it didn't come to that, so we're good. And now the entrail over there sees me. Is he going to come this way? Yes, he is. And he is dead. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. So, this section of the map is actually where, yep, the second checkpoint station is, as well as the first of 2 warp portals. Whoa, crap. Oh, I forgot you were there. Nope, 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 nope. Come on. Oh, oh, oh. Wow. Did that just do 20 points of damage? I think it did. Alright. I should have shot you earlier. That was a fair shot. Fair shot. Yeah. So that sword That sword is very painful. Do not let yourself get hit by it like I just did. Although I could have swore I dodged that, but oh well. I guess the sword has more reach than I gave it credit for. Again, that's my bad. It shan't be happening again. Oh, piss off, War Club. You're not even scary. I'll tell you what. Oh, I forget they do that sometimes. There's a second one over here. Oops, didn't mean to have that. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Would you get away from me, please? And then I think down here there's going to be at least one swamp worm. Or maybe it's when you go over there. Yep. Okay. Now over here we're going to have, I believe, 2 gunners. So let's pop on the sniper scope and have some fun. I missed that. There we go. And then over there. And there we go. And there's the portal switch.
Warp portal activated.
And then secret number, technically 3, but for us it's number 2. Oh, this is an ammo stash, by the way. It is right behind here. A bundle of explosive shotgun shells, and that's it. Yeah, not the most secretive area I've seen, but secret enough, I suppose. Okay, do I want to let myself restock out here? Nah, I think I'm good. I will go ahead and grab that, though. I'm not going to wait for a quiver of arrows to spawn. I do not need it. Oh, I do kind of need that, though, but I'm afraid of what could be guarding it. So, I will not go after it. No, sir. Not I. I will get this one, though. Bam. And that one's for free. So what we're going to do now is climb this big old ladder, where this sniping gunner was alive. Jump down to this rooftop here. There's a full health if you need it, which I don't think I do, so I will not grab it. Yeah, remember, you can take fractional damage, so you can grab that, even if your health says 100. Oh, hi, Raptor. You gonna stand there for me? Oh. Oh, that's gross. You literally just destroy both of its limbs, or both of its arms, both of its legs, and its head, and it's just a wriggling mass of dinosaur flesh. Ugh. Gross. And you're just gonna stand there and call to your kind, huh? Well, your kind ain't coming. Alright. Which portal could this be? It is the flesh portal again. So flesh portals first. Well, let's see what this one has in store for us, shall we? Step on this middle platform to open these doors over here. You can actually go back inside the main area where you started in, which I do recommend doing. That was a bad shot. Yeah, I'll just keep the shredder out. We have 2 sentinels. Then in here we have a death guard with an ammo stash, by the way. And then we have another death guard. And then over here we have a Lord of the Flesh who took 2 shredder shots to kill. 2 more death guards. And then I think one last Lord of the Flesh who is not dead. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Nope. Nope. That's getting way too close. Ah. Oh my goodness. Woo. You gave me a bit of a fight. Yeah. So if you run out of explosive shells, do not use the shredder, because those shattering shells are actually kind of weak. But that's it. Third flesh portal has been beaten. We just need to grab our nuke piece and get out of here. But because this is a flesh portal, as is customary of flesh portals, I am going to restock. So I'll let you guys jam to this awesome music in the meantime. Alright, so I need 3 bullets. Hey, look, bullets. My bullets. And I think 4 more explosive shells. Now, it's times like this that I really wish boxes of explosive shells were still a thing, but oh well. You make do with what you have. So now we can actually get out of here. Yeah, so this one I would say is probably the most dangerous one yet, because this right here, yeah, that's a pitfall. Or it's like a inescapable pit. I think it's like fire down there or something. Don't fall down there, because I'm pretty sure you will die.
You have found part of the nuke weapon.
But I will take my nuke weapon part and get the hell up out of there. Boom, just like that. Alright, but I have dropped below 100 health, well, below the ultra health range again, so I will need to be a little bit careful. By far the biggest threat in this level are those Juggernaut swords. If you get hit by those things, or if God forbid they pin you against the wall, it is game over. Alright. You, Entrail, please die. Alright, and now that the flesh portal has been conquered, and that the nuke weapon part has been collected, it is time to beat a hasty retreat to the next section. Alright, this section we're going to have a war club right around here. And we're going to kill him just like that. And then over here, yep, you probably just saw, see in the top right, that's the second armory. And we of course also have a gunner. Also, if gunners get close to you, they will backhand you. And their backhand melee attacks will push you back, which means they could push you into this Death Marsh, or to the River of Souls, or off a ledge. All of which will result in your death, so do not let them do that. And since we have the second armory over here, that means we have to get that satchel charge over there. Nope. I see those wooden planks. I smell ambush. Oops. I'm sorry. Did I just ruin your ambush? Ew, look at him crawl. Ugh. Gross. And yet, so satisfying. Alright. So from here, we simply jump, I believe, on top of here. Get any ammo that you might require, which I do need both of these. Jump down here. Get the health in the satchel. Climb back up. Jump back down to here. And we're going to go to that tower over there, which does not have a gunner on it, thankfully. I could try to clear that, but I am not taking that risk. No, thank you. N-O, thank you. Okay, we have a war club guarding the entrance to this armory. I mean, there was a war club guarding the entrance to that armory. Let's see, we have some tech arrows over here, some red life forces. Okay, nothing else. Cool. Just wanted to make sure. Let's breach this motherfucker. Into armory number 2.
Flashlight.
Go ahead and turn on that auto map. One of the very few times I do have to use it. So that forward path is a dead end. I don't think there's any health. Oh yes, there is. There's full health. Alright, there's a full health. And then I think this is the first one that has a, yep, this fake room here. See this big crate? It's pretty big, but you can't actually put the satchel on it. You have to go for the largest one. So that means we're going to go left, straight past this intersection, into this room here, and run, run, run. I'm pretty sure strafe running is a thing in this game, so...
Ammunition storage
Jump.
facility destroyed.
And boom, just like that. 2 of 3 armories obliterated. So now... Oh, the gunner's alive. Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that just the nicest thing? Oh, wow. I did not... As soon as I let that arrow fly, I was like, there's no way that's going to be a headshot. But apparently it was. So, yay me. Let's go. Alright. I think I'll have the shotgun for this next part. So yeah, we're going to have to platform across a few of these sinking platforms over this marsh. And then, of course, we have a Juggernaut waiting for us on the other side. But guess what? He doesn't have explosive shredder shells like we do. So obliterate him. And then, okay, yeah, this enemy placement here sucks. So jump for this ladder. Do not miss the jump, because you will die. Yeah. Just kill him. That's a rather cheap placement, but just keep the shredder out with the ricocheting shells and you'll be fine. And here we have another stash of health, which spawns over here, and ammo, which spawns over there. And in this cache, by the way, and this goes for any cache that spawns health, well, actually no, not any, but a few of them, you have a chance of getting a silver cross, a purple cross, or even a red cross, or red-orange for full health, like that. Man, that was perfect timing.
Full health.
Full health. Boom, just like that. And I think I'll just allow myself to restock here, since I can. Let's see, I don't need bullets. I think that was it, actually. Nope, I need explosive shells. Give me one bundle. Look, I'll even fire a shot. Just like that. Come on, shells. Let me see them shells. Boom. Alright, and now secret number, I believe this is technically 4, so this will be number 3 for us. Jump down off of that, what would you call that? Not a barricade, but what do they call those fortress walls? I'm just going to call it a wall. Jump off the wall. That's where we have to go for level progression. Actually, let's go through here first, because there's going to be 1 or 2 Juggernauts to kill. Yep. Come on. Oh, I hit you in the sword arm and you still died in one shot. Look at that. And I am going to blow up these barrels as well, because they can contain supplies. Alright, now we'll go around the left, past this bush here, for one of my favorite weapons in the game. Say hello to
Plasma rifle.
the plasma
Fire
rifle.
capability enabled.
Oh, yes. So this thing is awesome. It, like the tech bow, as you heard Adon say, has a sniper scope. It has a very limited amount of night vision to it. As you can tell, it gets a little bit brighter when you close the scope. Or when you look through the scope, I guess. So that's considered night vision in this game. And depending on whether you're zoomed in or not, this gun fires in different ways. So if you fire it without the scope, I'll test it on this corpse right here, it just unleashes a solid beam of energy. But if you snipe with it, yeah, it just shoots like a little projectile shot. But this thing pretty much outshines the tech bow for all your sniping needs. So once you get this, you'll probably never use the tech bow again, unless of course you're out of plasma. So try not to run out of plasma is the main takeaway here. I'll keep the shoddy out for right now. Alright, so here's that bridge that I mentioned from earlier, which means the second prisoner is just up ahead now as well. But I immediately see a gunner on the left. Oh, wow. What did I just say? I just said the plasma rifle would overtake the tech bow, and what do? I snipe with the tech bow. Fail. Oh, well, we have a Juggernaut. Oh, we have a Juggernaut. Who apparently doesn't know when to use that attack. Yeah, I forgot they can do that. So they can throw their sword up in the air, grab it by the hilt, and do a downward thrust into the ground, which causes an energy quake, which does also hurt. I think it does very similar damage to the energy quakes that the war clubs can do by punching the ground. But the only thing you have to know about Juggernauts is don't let them get too close to you. Now, if you can follow that adage, you will be perfectly fine. Oh, I missed his head. And we have yet another Juggernaut over here. Go ahead and just shred him. And that wasp nest. Yeah, let's just... because I don't like dealing with those freaking things. And yes, I did just waste 2 explosive shredder shells. Shut up. I know. And secret number... technically this would be 5, but this is 4 for us, is around the back of this tower. A shredder and 4 gold life forces. Don't fall down. Cross this gap here. There's another plasma rifle over there, and I think in here we have a gunner or a war club. Or is it? Nope, Juggernaut. And he is dead. And let's see what he was hoarding, shall we? Let's not get blasted by the debris. Alright, so for plasma you have two types of pickups. You have this, which is a plasma clip. These give you 30 plasma rounds. You also have a plasma pack, which looks like a clip coming out the side of the well, looks like another clip, to be honest. But it's coming out the side instead of out the bottom of whatever it's stuck in. That gives you 150 rounds. It is a full ammo restore. So, yeah. Ammo pickups for this thing are rather plentiful. So, again, it'll overtake the tech bow for all your sniping needs. Unless you're stupid like me and have short-term memory loss and then immediately use the tech bow after saying such a thing. Whoops. There's going to be a gunner here, and then I think up the ramp is going to be yet another Juggernaut. Well, you know what that means. He must die. And what do we have here? Another checkpoint station. Okay, so the prisoner... Is the prisoner at the end of the other bridge? Did I... let me double check. Sorry, backtracking real quick. Hold up. So make sure I didn't miss anybody. I don't think... Okay, no, I definitely didn't. Nothing but Death Marsh over there, so we're fine. It's going to be past the next bridge. So yeah, the first prisoner is in the very first part of the level, but then the remaining 4 are somewhat close together near the end of the level. Yeah, very uneven spacing, but whatever. It is what it is. Wooden planks on the floor, you know what that means. Yeah. Didn't work the first time, and it's not going to work the third, Mr. War Club. Sorry to say. Go ahead and snipe the gunner. Ooh, full health in there. Not going to do that. And here are those plasma packs I told you about. So all 3 of these give you 150 rounds each. So do not squander those. Those will not respawn. And now we get to do the Bridge of Death. Just a crap ton of enemies. And since we have 3 plasma packs waiting for us, I'm just going to use this. So if these guys want to get close, I'll just pop them right in the head. And there's also a full health waiting for me too, so I have no reason to rush this. See if I can snipe these dudes. Nope, I got 1. I got 2. No, that was the same one. Whoops. Come on. There we go. And then at the very end of the bridge, we have, guess who? Yep. Another Juggernaut. Oh boy. Juggernauts, and more freaking Juggernauts. The Death Marshes don't play after a while. But, that being said, I do still think this level is easier than level 2. I do think the enemies are more challenging, but that's in a traditional way. They're not unfair like, say, the stupid dead men from level 2, who just keep spawning and spawning and spawning and throw those undodgeable attacks. Ooh. Excuse me, seeing all this dark night sky and hearing all these insects of the night's making me yawn. That and the fact that it's, what time is it here right now? 10:27 p.m. So it's a little bit late, but it's Friday. I felt like having a little snipe fest here. Oh, I heard the prisoner too. Let's go ahead and plug both of these Juggernauts. Oh. Yeah, the hitbox on their head's a little weird. It seems that, like, sometimes you hit them there and it does nothing. Other times you hit them in the same exact spot and it kills them. I don't get it. Very strange. And then you can aim for the part directly above the mouth grate right here at this area, like where the eyes and the head are, and you would think that works, but nope. I think this is also armored as well, so I don't know. I think it's just a roll of the die, whether or not the shot actually kills them. Rather strange, but I guess it makes sense because they have armor. And here, oh yeah, we have another gunner, don't we? So we have prisoner number 2 of 5, as well as a grenade launcher. You see that? Oh, hang on, this guy's gonna annoy me. Okay, shut up.
I'm free. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Get out of here. Disappear. Thank you. So, grenade launcher. Looks relatively the same as Turok 1, maybe just a bit more futuristic. But do you see that ammo capacity? 10? Yeah, that's all you get. 10 grenades. And because the backpack does not exist in this game like it did in the first, you cannot increase that ammo capacity. So, you have only 10. Use them wisely. But in exchange for that, this thing is freakishly powerful as far as I can remember. Alright, I believe we are all good to go. We are approaching the end. Yep, this level is definitely not as long as level 2. And then here we have secret number 6, so this will be 5 for us. I'm losing count on those secrets. Will this be 5? Yes, it will. Okay, good. And then the other 3 are walled off. Okay, so this here is the last secret that we can actually get right now. And I believe it is over in this corner. So when you step into the teleporter, turn left. You can hear the prisoner yelling at you. And you have a secret area with a quiver of tech arrows and 3 life forces. So that is the final secret we can get in this level. I will show you what leads to the other 3. But since I already told you what you'll need to access them, you should see it once we come across it. Alright, let's give the grenade launcher a run. Let's see what this thing can do. Oh, okay. How about you, Juggernaut? Damn, okay. I gotta stop sleeping on the grenade launcher.
Hey, over here. I'm free. Thank you.
Lord knows I did not sleep on the grenade launcher in Turok 1, so
Hey, over. I'm free. Thank you.
why should I do so in Turok 2? By the way, there is an ultra health on top of that cage. And then the final prisoner is going to be a bit more in the distance, and there's going to be the satchel charge on top of his cage for the final armory to blow up. So we are on the right track. We've got all the available secrets. The rest of the objectives are in this area, as well as the eagle feather and the talisman. Oh, don't even think about it. Got a wasp nest here. You want some of me? You want some of Turok? There you go. Oh, there you go. Yep, you can probably hear the prisoner. Help me! Hey, over here! Yeah, I hear you. Keep your pants on. I'll be right over there. And there's the eagle feather up there. It's the blue one this time. Carefully jump across that Death Marsh to climb the ladder. And there's the Talisman portal over there. And if you arrange, or not arrange, but position yourself well enough, you can actually...
You have found a
Yep.
sacred eagle feather.
jump right across. I don't think they intended for you to be able to do that, but you can. And then the switch for the Talisman portal is right over here. Oh, that prisoner's going to drive me freaking nuts. Go ahead and open the Talisman portal.
Warp portal activated.
To access these levitating cages, by the way, just shoot the chains that they are hanging from, which will also open them for 3 red life forces if you need them, which I thankfully do not. And prisoner, you're annoying me, so I'm going to make you wait. Actually, you know what? Now I'll go ahead and rescue. Whoop. Where was that? Oh, hi. There we go. Grab the satchel charge for the final armory.
I'm free.
And rescue the final prisoner. Ugh, thank God, no more of that, hey, over here, help me. Goodness, that got annoying. War Club, what are you doing here? Die, please. Thank you. Alright, now that mess is out the way, we can go ahead and get the level 3 Talisman. Well, you know what that means. We are about to have another powwow, or chit-chat if you will, with the spirit. Let's see what he has to say this time.
I grant you the breath of life, Talisman. This talisman will allow you to swim unharmed through poisonous waters. May it help you on your journey.
Oh, it will. It will indeed. So yes, the Talisman of level 3 is indeed known as Breath of Life. And now we are officially able to swim inside the River of Souls. The River of Souls will no longer kill us, but that Death Marsh still will. The Breath of Life Talisman does not protect you against that, so do not jump in that still. Do not do it, I said. Do not do it. Okay, so I think I'll go ahead and take care of the enemies down here first. So if you stay on top of that fortress wall there, it will eventually take you to the tops of the other two prisoner cages that we passed. And on top of one of them, there we go, is going to be an ultra health. And then right over here, just past this area, well, it's actually a couple things. You have the teleporter that leads to the next area. And you have a hovering cage over there with... Whoa. What is that? Now that looks like something that can do some damage. Unfortunately, it too is walled off by the level 6 talisman that we're about to come across. Now that cage right there with that new weapon, which I'm not going to spoil the name of, by the way. You'll have to do that yourself if you really want to be spoiled. That is not one of the 3 secrets that's walled off by the talisman. I don't know why. It's like the final thing you come across. It really should be the secret, but it's not. And when you see what is the secret instead of it, you're going to go, wait, really? Because I know I do. Alright, so there's the Ultra Health. Let's go ahead and grab that.
Ultra Health.
Ah, much better. And another quick note I wanted to, note. This is the only, this final armory that we're approaching is the only armory in the game that is not located in the same section of the map that contains the satchel charge needed to blow it up. The final armory is instead located past this next teleporter here. Now keep your shredder at the ready. You're going to have an instant welcoming committee. And we'll just blow them up. Just like that. Yeah, you see all those floating health crosses? And that eye shape? That's the talisman. So once you get the level 6 talisman, you will be able to venture over to this area over here. Actually, what if I can climb that? Oh, if I can climb that, I'm going to laugh my head off. Oh my god, no way. No way. Are you serious? Okay, that changes things. So, forget what I said earlier at the beginning of this level. I really hope I don't mess this up and die now by falling into the Death Marsh. But yeah, you can you can use the new ledge climbing technique to completely forget about needing the level 6 talisman. Well, okay, that's awesome. That is very awesome. So now that I know you can do that, I'll probably actually go back to where the first secret was, that grenade launcher in the first part of the map, and go ahead and grab that too. You know what? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Because, slight spoiler here, there is no other map in the game other than this one that ordinarily I would say that walls off secrets until you get a later talisman. But now that I know you can bypass the talisman, I'm going to say that potentially walls off secrets with a talisman. So levels 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6, there is no walled off secret like this. You will be able to get those secrets as soon as you come across them. This was the only level where that was not possible until now. That is incredible. Alright, well, let's get to that part that I discussed, shall we? Now, I saw someone teleport up there. I think it is a gunner. Go ahead and take him out. And there's going to be another... Yep, there he is. Oh, and again, what did I say? The plasma rifle will overtake the tech bow for all your sniping needs. And what do? I pull out the freaking tech bow. So, I'll go ahead and whip the plasma rifle out now. Because there is another secret, or secret gunner up here. Okay, now he's dead. So here is secret number... I lost count. So this is technically secret number 7. But for us, it's number 6. We have... Oh my goodness. I forgot you have these 3 new weapons. Man, I probably shouldn't have spoiled the secret. Because you don't find any of these weapons until, like, future levels. But you know what? Screw it. If they introduce a ledge climbing mechanic, I'm going to use it. I'm going to use the hell out of it. And you know what? It's not even cheating because I did a legit strafe jump. I climbed up the ledge, which this game or this version, I should say, allows you to do. So yep, not cheating. So instead, we get 3 new weapons now instead of having to wait until later. First off, we have
Firestorm Cannon.
the Firestorm Cannon, a Gatling gun that warms up for a second and shoots plasma. This thing is immensely powerful. It's one of my favorite weapons in the game.
Flamethrower.
The Flamethrower, pretty self-explanatory. Shoots a lot of flames. Very good for the insects like spiders and other ones that we will see later on. And one of my absolute favorite weapons in the game,
Charge Dart.
the Charge Dart Rifle. Oh, yes. So this thing doesn't actually do damage, so to speak. This is not the secret, by the way. I just wanted to do the platforming. So what this thing does is it shoots out these taser darts, or I guess they're charge darts, and you can charge it, hence the term Charge Dart Rifle, for as long as you want. And the longer you charge the shot, the different color the darts will be. So you have red, then you have yellow, then you have green, then you have cyan, then you have blue, like a dark blue, and then you have violet at the very end. And the longer you charge them, the longer you will stun the enemy. This thing becomes so invaluable by the time you pick it up in level 4, and especially in level 5 and level 6. I cannot even begin to describe how useful this thing is. You'll see. I will absolutely abuse the hell out of this thing once we get to the parts that require it. But wow, I am so happy that we got that. And there's another new weapon in there. And we can go ahead and grab the other new weapon, the one that I saw before, that I showed you. That I was like, oh, yep, we're not going to get that till later. Not anymore. So here's secret number 8, but technically 7.
PFM Lair.
The PFM Lair, Proximity Fragmentation Mine Lair. It looks kind of cool, but it's honestly kind of sucky. So it shoots out a Proximity Fragmentation Mine that will exude a little aura. And once an enemy crosses the aura, or another mine gets shot into it, or another mine gets shot into it. Oh, it doesn't let you do that anymore. Okay, well that used to trip the mine. So anyway, when an enemy crosses the aura, the mine will hop up twice and then explode. It can be good for blowing the legs
Grenade launcher.
off of enemies, but it's honestly kind of useless, like I said. Looks cool. It's one of those other Turok weapons that looks cool, but is not very useful. So, the final secrets. And you are honestly not going to believe it. So, I'm not going to go down that. I'm going to come back up it. If we go around this path here, you see that red life force? Yeah, that's the final secret. Although in our case, it's secret number 8. Yeah, so instead of the hovering cage with the new weapon, which is right over here, by the way. Oh, can I jump over that guy? Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Scorpion Missile Launcher.
Scorpion Missile Launcher. This thing locks onto enemies and fires a 3-round burst of missiles. So it says you have 12 missiles. That's actually 12 groups of 3, so that's 36 missiles. This thing... Those mines just exploded, I heard that. Anyway, these missiles do a hell of a lot of damage, and it just looks really freaking cool. And I'm going to carefully inch myself back up to the top. Okay. And we're free. Did an enemy spawn up here, or do the mines... Okay, I guess the mines have a time limit. That's interesting. I didn't know that, but now I do. And, yeah, so... Wow. Was I just... Wait just a damn minute. Hang on. Oh, no way. I was walking up the invisible path. Okay, you know what? I think it's spoiled enough. I had no idea I was going to be able to do that. So, I said I wasn't going to spoil the names or functionalities of these talismans until I actually get to them, but this is a bit of a special case because I just found a way around it. Haha. So, the level 6 talisman is called the Eye of Truth, and what it does is, as soon as you grab it, every time you see an Eye of Truth talisman in a level, you will see a translucent yellow pathway that was not there before. And it was also technically impassable as well. But here there's like a weird glitch where it's kind of like somewhat existent, but not fully. But yeah, so that's what it does. It shows you a path that was formerly invisible and therefore impassable. And that's the Eye of Truth, everyone. So I spoiled that one, but I will not spoil these other two here. We'll wait for those. I still can't believe it. That was incredible. Hey, how about I use one of these on you? Yeah. You don't like that, did you? Oh, this is so fun. I'm just gonna blow up some wasps. You like that? You frickin' wasps. Man, that is just the most incredible thing. Also, I think this here is an ammo stash. But I'm not going to. So, I think what I'll do... Oh, the armory. I almost forgot. I was so excited about cheesing that area that you're not supposed to be able to cheese that I forgot about the armory. Or almost forgot about the armory. Definitely go ahead and grab those box of 40 bullets. I would like those very, very much. So, when you breach this final armory here, watch out. Yep, there's a gunner behind the door. Go ahead and blast him. And in we travel to the most maze-like armory of them all.
Flashlight.
Which honestly is still not even that bad. So I think here we take a right. Aha, yes we do. Slap that baby on there. Go left.
Ammunition storage.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Destroyed.
I do not want this to ruin my run. After cheesing that secret, I will not be able to replicate that level of surprisedness. And I don't want to have to. Oh, that was incredible. I am not going to get over that. Anyway, now that the... Oh, actually, no. We are going to restock, because this is the last ammo stash you come across in this map. Because that final area only gives you standard shotgun shells. And I want to be full up on explosive shotgun shells / shredder shells when taking on the energy totem. So, in the previous two maps, the only enemies you had to kill to defend the energy totem were entrails. However, in level 3, and I believe onward, entrails are no longer the enemies to face in the totem battles. They are different for each remaining level. So in level 3, you'll be taking on, instead of entrails, you'll be taking on gunners and juggernauts. So having a full stock of explosive shells is going to be absolutely invaluable. Now that being said, this might take a little while, because there's other weapons that I don't have full ammo for, so yeah, the RNG might decide to give me ammo for those weapons before giving me explosive shells. And I could use the other weapons if I wanted to. I do have full grenades. And missiles. Yeah. What the hell am I talking about? I'm acting like I didn't just cheese that secret. Yeah, sorry. We're gonna do this first. So in here is the final area. We are inside of a raptor pen. Each of these pens, I think, contains 2 raptors. No, 3 raptors. 4 raptors. That's a lot of raptors. Holy crap. You grab this final key and you take on a whole slew of raptors. And because I can, we're just going to go bananas. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah. You know what? No. That's too many raptors. Please, raptors, give me a second. Oh, wait. Let me use the PFM layer. See if this works. Come on. Ooh. Oh, that's gross. I just blew off the legs of like 5 raptors. Now, this is just too much fun. God, there's so much blood. Their death-sucking noises slow down if you blow their legs off. Oh, you blow their hands off, too. I have never blown the legs off of a raptor before. I've never seen that death animation or heard it. Or heard the death cry, rather. That is nuts. Alright, pardon me. I'm having far too much fun doing that. But anyway, once the raptors are all dead, you have a few more of these sniper juggernauts to contend with. Once you kill them, the entrance gate reopens. And we're just going to go in here and gather some supplies. I don't think I need any. I think these pins just have... Okay, no. You got some other ammo types. But these I don't think are ammo caches, so the ammo is not going to actually regenerate. Oh, also, one thing I forgot to mention. The plasma rifle shoots 5 cells per shot, whether you are sniping or not, so... That's the only quote-unquote drawback of the weapon. But, yeah, it looks like we have all of our inventory. And, you know, I could even go for the Primogen key if I really wanted to, but I'm not. I will save that for the post-level 6 in-game run, if you want to call it that. But I think what I'm going to do now is do a little backtracking and get that final secret, which is technically the first secret. Mind explodes. Yeah, I still am in absolute shock I was allowed to do that. So yeah, ordinarily, you have to get the Eye of Truth Talisman first. And then once you grab that talisman, then you'll form the pathway. Let's stun this guy. Yeah. Yeah, you can see why the Charged Art Rifle is a little OP. The ammo usage did get reduced greatly, which is probably a little broken, but hey, I don't care. It's fun. And isn't that the point of video games, to have some fun? Alright, you know what? War Club. Whew, got a little close there. So let us find the other, or the nearest checkpoint station, which I think is going to be just beyond this teleporter here. And then we will finally be able to see the quick warp feature in action. I think it is just over... No? Oh, it's one more... Oh, wait, actually, I could jump down from here. I can take a shortcut. If I can. Nah, that gap's too wide. I'll jump in the Death Marsh and kill myself on accident. And again, this run must be preserved. I didn't think, because I forgot there was that tiny gap, like where the Eye of Truth pathway is. So when I saw that gap, and I saw how, you know, relatively close that ramp was, I was thinking to myself, can I do that? Like, is it possible to just jump in there and bypass having to use the talisman completely? Because in the N64 version, ledge climbing was not a thing, even with cheats.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you?
Like, the mechanic just was not in that version of the game at all, so nice. So we are going to go to Death Marshes, and yeah, for some reason these portals are out of order. Like, that's the third one, even though it's the second one you find, and this is the second one, even though it's the third one you find. I don't know. So we're going to go to Death Marshes 1. And let's see. Get my bearings here. I believe it's past this part. Actually, no. Nope. Crap, now I gotta wait for this stupid thing to rise back up. Which it does do, right? Oh... Don't tell me I just trapped myself. Okay. Whew. I was about to say, please don't tell me those things disappear unless you, like, teleport out and back in. Man, I would have actually broken my no save rule just for that. Okay, this is the right area. And I don't want to risk going back that way because I could miss that jump and land in the Death Marsh and, again, die. So we're going to go all the way back from the start. to get to that secret. And then once I get that, I'll teleport back to near the end, do the totem battle, and we'll call it a video. Whoa, hello. You're back. Why are you back? Let's see. I'm not going to get the tech bow this time. I will get the plasma rifle. Boom. Just like that. Alright. Jump across here. Now, I don't have to be so antsy around the River of Souls anymore, thankfully. Matter of fact, I could just swim that way. Eh, we'll do it the real way. Well, actually, we're going to have to swim in the River of Souls soon anyway, so why am I worried? You. Get out of here. Yeah. Each of those individual plasma projectiles, and yes, this does just fire one per shot, as you can see. It does a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage. Alright. I also didn't want to just swim in the River of Souls for the sake of potentially losing my place and not remembering where the hell I am, so. But it should be in this next incoming area, I believe. Or, yep, there it is, Let's do a quick check. Breath of Life we do have. Yay! And there's the final secret. Just like that. And yeah, there is a bit of a current here, but... Oh, okay. Can I not jump out? Come on, Turok. Fight it. There we go. Whew. Well, this was eventful. There we go. Now let's get out of here before something eventful in the bad way happens. Not in the marsh. Getting a little antsy. But we're just about done. Going to go into the nearest checkpoint station, which is right here. Say a brief hello to Adon again.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you?
By letting me quick warp my happy ass all the way to Death Marshes 2, apparently, even though it should be 3. Boom, just like that. And yeah, I think that Juggernaut's alive again, but we're not going to worry about him. You know what? Let's have some fun with this totem battle. I could just whip out the explosive or the ricocheting shredder shells and just call it a day there, but nah. Let's use some of these quote-unquote illicitly obtained weapons. Illicitly? Is that a word? I think it is. If not, I'll just say illegally. But put it in air quotes as well, because it was totally legal. I don't have any cheats on. And ledge climbing is a mechanic that Nightdive themselves put in on purpose. It's all legal. And I will say that until the day I die. Alright. Let's just comb our way through these war clubs here. We should only have one more jump across the marshes to get back on that ladder up there. Peekaboo. Whoa. Damn. Did that just do 30 points of damage? Did I have 176 health points before that? I think I did. I want to say I did. I'll have to watch the playback, because that was... Damn. Alright. Kudos to the war clubs. There we go. That's how it should have gone last time. I guess I just must have barely missed his head or something. So I think what I'll do... Oh, the... What? The Scorpion missile launcher respawned? Okay, sure. Why not? Anyway, I think what I'll do is I will use the Scorpion missile launcher for the first half of the kills, and then the grenade launcher for the other half. What's over there? Shotgun shells? Should I restock? Yeah, I guess I could. Why not? There's the flamethrower tank. So I need a charge dart, 2 regular shells, 2 explosive shells, and... Oh, crap, PFMs. So, PFMs only have one type of pickup, and that is literally an individual mine. So I would have to wait for 7 of these freaking things to spawn. So I think what I'll do is I'll keep restocking until this cache here spawns in a PFM. And once that happens the first time, if it does, I'm gone. I'm not going to wait around here for 7 freaking mines to spawn. Especially because... yeah, okay, I'm gone. Especially because, you know, aside from that one situation where it was amazing, in most cases, it's fairly useless. And trying to use it will just end up getting you hurt or killed. Because it takes so long for the mines to actually explode. Oh, well, no, my goodness. I'm getting too excited. I'm getting too excited. I'm getting way too excited. I forgot all about these guys. 4 Juggernauts. Goodness gracious. Oh, man. If I had died there, I would have been so pissed. I'll tell you what, though. Sure would have made for one hell of an outtake. At y'all's entertainment and my expense. But that is officially all, everyone. Okay. Whew. Deep breaths. Do not make a mistake. Please, for the love of God, do not make a mistake. Okay, we have all the keys. We have the Eagle Feather, the Talisman, the Breath of Life Talisman, the Nuke piece, and we have completed all the objectives and gotten all 9 secrets. This is what I'm most proud of for finding that cheese. Screw you, Eye of Truth. I don't need you. But anyway, guys, let's do it.
You must save the totem, Turok.
Alright, bring it on. All of you. I dare you. I want you to bring it on. Alright, and he's dead. And you can actually turn this weapon around mid-volley. Just like that, and it'll lock onto a different enemy and you can kill them, which is pretty awesome. This thing might be a bit of a chore to aim, but screw it. We'll go for it.
Mission accomplished.
Bam. The totem fires its holy beam of energy, and everyone is killed. Whew. Deep breaths, and that is level 3. I almost let my excitement get the better of me. More than a few times. More times than I should have.
Game saved.
So let's make our save, and that is that. That is the Death Marshes. Well, overexcitement aside, that is definitely overall an easier level than level 2. Not as long either. I may have stretched it out a bit by gushing over the fact that I found a way to cheese my way to the final 3 secrets in the game. But in terms of overall length, it's not as long as level 2. I do love level 2, but it can get a little maze-like in its navigation. I think it's actually the... well, no. I'm going to stop myself right there. It is not the most maze-like level in the game. Not even close. That level will be next. I will spoil it a bit. For anyone who's played Turok 2, you know exactly the level that is coming up. But for those of you who have not, you will see next time. But that's where I'm gonna stop that part right there before I go any further. Before I spoil too much. But yeah, we get reintroduced to the Perlin, which now, instead of being just individual enemies like in Turok 1, it is now a category of enemies. So we have the War Clubs, which are basically the Perlin, the Turok 2 equivalent of Turok 1's Perlin, that just hop around and melee you and punch the ground, emitting energy quakes. You have the Gunners, which look like tiny-sized War Clubs with a rock-firing Gatling gun and a giant backpack full of those giant rocks. And then, of course, you have the Juggernaut, the Big Daddies. Big, giant, armored war clubs dressed in armor. Armored war clubs dressed in armor. With a big, giant sword that does way too much damage and fires energy bolts. And they run fast, and they can pin you very easily. Use explosives. Not the tech arrows, because you'll probably have to empty like all 10 of them into one Juggernaut, and maybe even then won't kill them. But explosive shotgun shells / shredder shells... if you can snipe them, do that. Grenade launcher, Scorpion missile launcher, anything that shoots explosives, use those. And it turns them into an absolute cakewalk, even on hardcore. Who are the other new enemies? I think just the swamp wasps and the cave worms. And yes, they are technically called cave worms, even though here it was a swamp, and I guess you can call them swamp worms if you want. I think Prima's official strategy guide for this game, which, fun fact, came out before the game did, so there's a lot of things in the guide that are not in the game, or have been changed around. But yeah, in the game, it actually called them swamp worms in the, text walkthrough of level 3, and then changed it back to cave worms in level 4. And then in the bestiary section, or bestiary, however you pronounce that, bestiary, it calls them cave worms there. So, yeah, kind of a weird double name scheme they got going on. But yeah, so you have the cave worms, the swamp wasps, the war clubs, the gunners, and the juggernauts. And a way to cheese the final 3 secrets, as you just saw. So yeah, ordinarily we would have had to have at most been able to get only 6 secrets if we wanted to backtrack and get that first secret with the grenade launcher like I did. And then come back after level 6 when you have the Eye of Truth Talisman, get the Primogen key, and then get those final 3 secrets. It honestly would have been a mess. I'm really glad there's a way to cheese that now. I will not forget that going forward. Yeah, when I saw that the gap between Foundation and Ledge was definitely reachable, I was like, can I? Is it possible? And I think it was, my 3rd try that I got it? I think on the first 2 tries, I knew I was close, and I think the fence posts, if that's what you want to call them, that were kind of jutting out from where the climbable ledge was, I think those are what stopped my jump, like the trajectory of my jump. So I was like, no, I can't accept that. I just got to angle my jump a little bit differently, and bam, voila, climbed it. So I say again, screw you, Eye of Truth. I do not need you for those secrets anymore. That was just so awesome. And then, of course, I gushed over that way too much and almost got myself, well, not really killed, but got myself hurt more times than I should have. But overall, that's a pretty fun level. It is a bit annoying having to dodge 2 different quote-unquote water hazards, especially the Death Marshes, which will kill you regardless of whether or not you have the Breath of Life Talisman. Knowing that one simple slip, one misjudged jump could end your run right then and there. Because I'm telling you, the Death Marsh will kill you just as quickly as the River of Souls will. I'm not kidding. It's pretty bad. And it's also kind of like quicksand. If you try to walk in it, which you should never ever do, you should always try to bunny hop. And hell, even if you bunny hop, it slows you down. It very much is like quicksand. It's just this thick, dense, mucky, like swamp water. Which I'm not exactly sure why it's so instantly deadly. Like, why is it? Is it poisoned? Are there piranhas swimming around in that gross stuff? Or is it just generic voodoo lost land magic that kills you? I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure every level in this game takes place in the Lost Land, which is the alternate universe, or the universe parallel to our own in Turok lore. So, I don't know. I've rambled enough. It is approaching 11 o'clock p.m. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It's 11:06. That's level 3. That's the Death Marshes. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Level 4 is next, and oh boy. I think this version actually has redesigned the level a bit, so it's not quite as confusing as it was, but it can still get pretty confusing. But when you take a closer look, you'll see it's actually not as maze-like as you might think. It's actually fairly linear, but that's being very generous. You have to actually see the level for yourself, which you will next time. So until next time comes, I hope you enjoyed it. Good night. Love y'all. See you later. And bye-bye.